Welcome back, Drinkstuff fans. In today's video, I've got 3 awesome cocktails you can make with your favourite passion fruit puree, because we all know virtually every household has got some passion fruit puree at home for your porn star martinis. But I get the question all the time, what else can I make with it? So hopefully today's video I give you the answer. I've got 3 different base spirits going on. We're going for a whiskey, a vodka, and we're going to have a bit of fun with gin actually. It doesn't matter the brand that you use of passion fruit puree. I am, if you regular to my videos, you'll know I'm a big fan of the ODK stuff. They're long life, shelf stable, 50%. They are sugar based as well, 50% fruit. 50% sugar in there, just keeps open for 3 months, so I love it for me personally. However, if you're making a lot of cocktails, Funkin is an awesome brand and is what 90% passion fruit in there. So very different products. If you're going to use that, you might need a touch more sugar just to balance the drink out a little bit, but I'm hoping this video gives you some great fun inspiration. Right then, let's dive in with the first cocktail. Let's put that away, and if you like this stuff, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well, turn the bell on as well, you get notified every time we upload a new video. So the first cocktail we're going to do, I'm actually going to do this in a martini serve. So coupe glass is what I use. You could do it in a rocks glass over ice, up to you, be my guest, whatever. Right. Now the first ingredient, I always go, if you're regular to my videos, you'll know I kind of go to puree first. I just kind of like to wash the jiggers out with the rest of the ingredients, so we're not wasting any puree. So as I keep saying with these are really vibrant. They actually say on the bottle 25 servings per container, 30 ml. I genuinely don't think that you need 30, anywhere close to 30 ml. These recipes are all actually 15 ml, but adjust it to your taste. I personally think 15 ml is enough for any cocktail, but you be the judge, you be your own judge. Anyway, 15 ml of passion fruit puree. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's start washing that out. So this one is a whiskey based, and I'm just going normal Jack Daniels for this. You could do your own favourite bourbon. I'm not a huge Scotch fan. I don't really use Scotch in cocktails, but be my guest if you want to try with that. Irish, again, I'm more American sort of bourbon. Anyway, 50 ml double bubble of your whiskey. There we go. Next ingredient is some lemon juice, freshly squeezed lemon juice. You don't want too much of this, and I'm going to use ODK's lemon juice as well. Again, it's another brand that Drinkstuff itself. If you're not making lots and lots of cocktails, this is perfect, because it will keep shelf stable for up to 30 days. It's pure lemon juice, except for a tiny amount of antioxidant that the wine industry use just to keep it shelf stable. But I promise you, if you freshly squeeze a lemon, that'll always be better. Look, I'm not going to lie to you, it'll always be better to freshly squeeze a lemon there and then. But if you're freshly squeezing lemons, if you're prepping lemons for a busy weekend shift or for a few hours down the line, you won't taste the difference after a few hours, after the lemon juice starts to oxidize. So this stuff is brilliant, and is a damn sight cheaper as well. Anyway, 10 ml of lemon juice going in there, and I'll pop links. The recipes will all be in the show notes, and the links of where you can get from Drinkstuff will be in there as well. Right, let's get on with some sugar. I just want a tiny bit more sugar, and I'm going for a honey syrup. And all this really is, it saves me the faff. It's equal amounts of honey to water, so it's an even more runnier honey. Normal sort of runny honey in there is just a bit too thick to manage. So we try and use sort of. You can make it your own itself, but it's just modding. Right, 10 ml of honey syrup. And then the final ingredient I'm going for is just some pressed apple juice. Again, supermarket brand is absolutely fine. All I try and say is just 100% pressed squeezed juices will always taste better. 50 ml double bubble of apple juice. Right. Now you could, if you wanted to, if you want a nice white froth on top, you could use some foamers in there, some Stillabunk foamers from Drinkstuff. I'm not going to bother with this. I'm just going to leave this as it is, to be fair. So I'm just going to ice this up now. Plenty of ice cubes. And then we're just going to shake it down. A good hard fast shake for about 10-12 seconds. Right, there we are. Pop your tin out, your glass out, whatever you got. Just going to double strain this one. So Hawthorn strainer, that stops the ice and the little tiny shards of fruit. And then we're just going to double strain through that to catch the really tiny shards of ice cubes. Here we go. So if you want to use those magic foamers, be my guest. That'll just put a lovely little white froth on top. But I kind of just like this. There's a time and a place for foamers. Normally for me it's 90% of the time. And I'm just going to garnish this with a fresh passion fruit just sitting on top there. So it's kind of a whiskey, honey, lovely. Oh, that is delicious. Oh, such easy drinking. The apple juice kind of just balances out the passion fruit. Oh, big fan of that. That's amazing. Oh, really good. The honey comes through as well. The honey on the passion fruit. That is lovely. Right then, cocktail number 2. And I'm going for a slightly shorter one. I'm going for over ice. I'm going for a tumbler rocks glass serve. I just wanted something a little bit different to glasses like that. So I'm going for a little cool glass like that. Again, no right or wrong. It's going wine glass if you really wanted to. There's no dramas. Right, let's crack on. So theme again, 15ml. Start off with your passion fruit puree. There we go, 1.5 of that. This one, vodka based. But as I always say, I'm trying to give you inspiration. I'm not here to say follow this recipe religiously. I'm here to say, look what fun you can have. Try this, try this. So instead of plain vodka, I'm going for something really fun and really vibrant. I have no brand affiliation at all. No one even sponsors my other channel. So these are just brands that I love and I think that work well. So this one, big shout out for JJ Whitley. This is their peach and apricot vodka. And boy, does that pop of peach and apricot. I always say it's why I love these more than Absolute. It's simply for me, if I want a flavoured vodka, I want it to pop of flavour. I don't want subtlety, I just want it to pop. So I really love JJ's and that's why I use them quite a lot. Anyway, I say that, don't pay me to say that. If you prefer Absolute, that is brilliant. Right, 50ml double bubble. And you could use a plain vodka, absolutely fine. You could use, if you want to go a bit crazy at home, you could use a plain vodka and a bit of, where is it? Bit of Archer's peach schnapps. Again, just like, so 50ml and 15ml or 35 and 15, whatever you want to do. Have some fun, get creative. Right, let's pop that back. There we go. Now, bear with me. Bear with me on this. This might seem a bit crazy, but I promise it works. Next ingredient I'm going for is some Aperol. I think Aperol spritzes. Again, you've probably got a bottle for your Aperol spritzes. What else can you make with it? It is fun in a lot of cocktails. So I'm just going 15ml of Aperol. It's also quite cheap as well. It's on what, 12, 13 quid? Something like that, supermarkets. Right, and then we're going for some freshly squeezed, well, not freshly squeezed, wrong channel. I am going to use some of ODK's. Again, exactly the same as the lemon juice in the previous cocktail. Shelf stable, 30 days. So lime juice, and I'm going for 15ml of lime juice. And there. 2 more ingredients. First of which, I just want a touch of sugar. That was nearly a glass falling over. Touch of sugar. And I just want 10ml. Again, adjust to your own palates. If you want slightly more, fine. I'm just going for 10. And then the final ingredient is some pressed pineapple juice. There we go. Again, same as before, I've just got to use Tesco's. They're pressed, there's 6 pineapples in there, nothing else except for water. Pressed pineapple juice tastes amazing. And I just actually want, I don't need too much. I'm just going for 25ml. That little shot will just bring those flavours together. The peach, the apricot, the passion fruit, the pineapple. This is a really kind of fruity sort of punch, if you like, but the Aperol just dials it back down very slightly. Right, ice cubes. And then again, we're going to shake this up hard and fast. Good 10-12 seconds. Get all that passion fruit blended in. Right, there we go. Now again, no right or wrong with this. I am actually going to Just going to single strain this. You could shake and dump, so dump that straight into your glass. Absolutely fine. I'm going a little bit more professional for this one. So single strain that out. And then purely, because I'm actually going to use crushed ice for this one, just going to top this up with crushed ice. There we go. And then just garnish for this. I'm just going, I've got some here, little chunk of, great whopping chunk of pineapple. And then maybe a pineapple spear. Pineapple leaf. Actually, God, look at all that ice coming in. Let's just put a little hole in that. There we go. Let's put that on the side of the glass. Get in here. Perfect. There we go. Pop that back. Get rid of that. Lovely jubbly. So there we have it. That is so much fun. As I say, the Aperol, you've just got that little bit of bitterness, just dialing back the sweetness. I think this is absolutely lovely. I'm really getting into like the bitters, the soups, the Aperol, the Campari into cocktails. Just that little bit of bitterness to balance the sweetness out. That is amazing. Right, and then the final cocktail for you. We're almost going a little bit tiki with gin. And this is really fun. And I'm going to do something different for you. I'm going to have a little bit of fun with a NutriBullet. All right, so this is a blended. I'm just going to flash blend. What flash blend basically means is normally crushed ice, literally 5 seconds on there, and that's it. Not like 25 seconds, 30, quick flash blend. That's all we're going. So, and say, let's get a bit of fun, bit of tiki on with gin. Gin works in tiki cocktails. So again, 15ml, 1.5 of your passion fruit puree. Just pop that in there. Now, next ingredient we're going for is gin. You could use a flavoured gin. I'm just going purely and utterly for a sort of plain London dry gin. I want that kind of juniper kick to come through. So I'm going for just this one. It's Bullard's up in Norwich. And I'm going 50ml, double bubble. There we go. Now, I just want some lemon juice. This one. I want 15ml of lemon juice. 1.5. Don't forget the recipes will all be in the description below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Right, 15ml of lemon juice. I'm going for some orgeat, or if you Cornish chav like me, orgeat. This is essentially an almond syrup with hints of vanilla, orange flower water in there. It's a proper kind of tiki rum kind of ingredient, but it goes amazingly well. So I'm going 10ml of orgeat, whatever you want. And then the final ingredient, actually there's one more because there's two more. I'm lying to you right now. I'm telling you porky pies. I'm going for some falernum, which is, again, it's another kind of rum tiki ingredient you can get. It's quite cheap. It's a liqueur, 11%, sort of lime, sort of almond notes on there. A little bit alcoholic, 11% ABV. Yeah. And again, just 10ml of that. Oh, I just want to dip a straw in that. That is lovely. There we go. And then I'm actually going for some bitters. I've said in previous few videos, bitters to a bartender are like sort of salt and pepper to a chef. You can see a whole load over my shoulder there. They're the brand that I use. You've also got kind of Angostura bitters there. You've got Fee Brothers. There's loads and loads of bitters on the market. I'm just going actually sort of bog standard aromatic bitters, which are from Miss Better's Bitters, which are the equivalent of normal Angostura bitters. All right. And these are pipette based, so I'm going for just literally just that much, quarter of a pipette, which would be the equivalent of a couple of dashes. So there we go. That's our cocktail. As I say, we're going to flash blend this. So a bit of crushed ice in there. Not too much. Lovely, jubbly, that'll do. Pop the old NutriBullet on. Love NutriBullet. NutriBullets for cocktails, genius. Right, there we go. And then you'll hear a little whiz, about 5 seconds. That's all you need to do. Here we go, look. Perfect. Right, let's just take this off. Get all that out. And then just going to pour that straight in. We've got like a little slush puppy sort of thing. Not too much of a one. This is, I promise you, gin as a tiki drink really does. I think fog cutters, you know, fog cutters are gin-based tiki drinks. A little bit more crushed ice. Just to pop that on top there. And the garnish for this, I'm actually just going, I go as crazy as wanted for this one. I'm going for a dehydrated orange. You could go, what, a sprig of mint. Yeah, let's get a bit of a sprig of mint out. Sprig of mint on there. Getting the old. Could get a cherry as well. Let's go the whole hog. Let's get maraschino cherry on the go. Just so I can have the spoon afterwards. The cherry juice. I flipping love the cherry juice. It's half the reason to buy that. Proper cherries. Not these kind of sort of red atomic things. Proper Luxardo maraschino cherries. Lovely. Right. There we go. You haven't noticed, I haven't named any of these cocktails, so your duty is to get in the comments and name these cocktails up. Get in the comments as well, tell me which one you fancy. If you make them, tag us on Instagram at Drinkstuff. That is amazing. Oh, lovely. I think this is still probably my favourite. Oh, they are proper fun. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Excuse me. I've got passion fruit. Let's finish that video there. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.